Chet. I fight for my friends. I summon Brand. You've been exposed. You fight dirt.
Man, I'm just getting warmed up. Smite them.
How's this now? Good. For the pride of Ku.
Alright, nice. Well, now they are done too. Okay, there we go. So the only thing we now have left is the story and these two remaining heroes. I could go and grab the heroes and level them up. Shouldn't take that long for them to reach 70, I suppose. A few fights at very best. However, I think that's something we might have to wait with. I think we should focus on the story now we have with Chet and Oswald. Finish that first, and once that is done, they are completed completely. There's nothing more we can do there. And then we shall focus on picking her up and picking her up. And then we're gonna level them. The only annoying thing is that they will die very easily against that shark because I cannot one-shot him in like one turn. Might have to boost them a little bit up to around 40. Otherwise we're gonna be reviving like no tomorrow. So let's go with Oswald's story first. Let's see. And oh yeah, damn it. Yeah, hold on. I totally forgot. Again. It's good to have these items with us. Otherwise I will be keep looking for them. And now we can gear him properly. Same with us. Or actually no, well actually Oswald and Throne we can gear properly. So him. Prevents petrification. Okay, that is done. Let's just go and save in case something happens. Might actually have to do another save because I forgot skills. This one, get rid of... I'll try peak performance. All right, let's go and do it. His story has been long overdue. It was the second character we got.
Conning Creek. All I had was right here. And in the blink of an eye, it was taken from me. Harvey. I shall have my revenge on you! Where is he hiding? I've no idea where he went after the fire. Perhaps there's some trace of him where my home once stood. And one other matter weighs heavily on my mind. Right then, to work.
Travel banter. Tell me something, Oswald. You escaped from Frigate Isle, right? I wouldn't be here otherwise. How did it feel when you finally escaped? It didn't feel any particular way. You didn't feel anything when you won your freedom, no sense of liberation? If I do, it will come after I finish what I set out to do. You mean when you get your revenge? I can see the collar around your neck, Professor. You may have fled your cage, but you're still a prisoner too. So you feel just as trapped.
My home. 5 years ago, it was reduced to ash. I ventured into the nearby forest to be alone with my thoughts. It was part of my daily routine. A bad habit. When I returned, everything was gone. I was seized by the town guards, and haven't been back since.
Welcome home, my dear. I see the conference was a rousing success.
Indeed. Forgive me for being away so long.
Welcome home, Papa!
Oh, Elena, my dear.
Aren't you tired? Let me take your things.
It's a heavy bag.
They're a bit heavy for you yet, but I appreciate the offer. Here, take this instead.
What a pretty pen! Thank you, Papa!
I searched all over, and I'm sorry to say I found nothing better to give you.
Come now. When else can you bury yourself in your studies if not at a conference?
Come, Elena. There is math to teach you.
Yay!
Oh, you too. Papa, wait! Aren't you forgetting something?
Am I?
You didn't say I'm home yet.
I'm home. It's so quiet now. Time to search for clues. Harvey and I both sought the one true magic. He wanted my research, no doubt, which would lead him to my study.
The cave. I never saw this before. It's untouched.
As I suspected, my study is intact. And what's more, he's stolen every last one of my formulae. Were they ordinary spells, I would not miss them. The one true magic, however, requires vastly more complicated calculations. I built those equations myself, all but the last missing piece. Harvey, however, took a different approach. So why did he want my formulae?
You there! Who are you? Oh my. Oh my.
Lady Clarissa, my assistant. It's been quite some time. It is I, Oswald. Have you looked after the study during my prolonged absence?
Oswald? You? What a fanciful tale. Oswald is locked away on Frigid Isle.
No, I am here. I have escaped, as you can see.
What proof have you?
I don't know.
You think me an imposter?
You have his figure, but that is not enough. The research gathered here is a pile of riches to the people of this town. There are ruffians who would go so far as to impersonate Oswald if it meant stealing his work.
What peculiar reasoning.
One cannot arrive at the truth without considering every possibility. That is what the Oswald I know told me. Now.
We're going to fight?
The real Oswald would know how to withstand my magic. And so the result of this duel shall determine whether you be true or not.
Don't do it, lady.
My dear assistant,
I don't do
you never
it.
were the type to let go of a pet theory. Very well. I have no choice but to help you test your hypothesis. And give you your answer. The battle of wits.
Yeehaw!
Take this!
Strike them down. You're finished. Study harder.
Magnificent!
Are you satisfied?
Such power. Yes, you could be none other. Welcome back, Oswald.
Thank you. I hope I haven't injured you.
If that were enough to exhaust me, I would have no choice but to forfeit my position as your assistant. I have always believed you were innocent, you know.
Oh? On what grounds?
On the grounds that you are who you are.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
I am delighted to see you still take things far too seriously. So, why have you returned?
To search for Harvey. I see he left no trace here.
Harvey.
You, Oswald, were the only scholar of magic present at the scene. That was the justification provided for the guilty verdict. Yet there Harvey was, standing before me while everything burned. And still they insist he was not there. So I must also suspect the guard unit that restrained me. I shall investigate their ties to Harvey. Your husband was a guard, yes? Might he know anything?
No, I'm afraid not, Oswald.
Then I shall ask the townsfolk.
She's hiding something.
What will you do once you've investigated this case?
Nothing we can do. Okay, so we need to even... Well, I don't know, talk to them? Are we going to beat them up for information, maybe?
What's the...
Let's see here. Older brother joined the guard. Unreasonably discharged. Stenvar.
What's... What's...
5 years ago, Flame claimed a wife and a child in Coney Creek. Something about the ensuing investigation never felt quite right. He finally wonders if there was more to the story.
As I thought, the guards are my best lead. It was Stenvar, their captain, who ordered me investigated. It is my understanding he had a clandestine meeting with Harvey before the incident. He ought to still be at the guard's main outpost. I shall seek him out. Lady Clarissa.
You aim to have your revenge. Is that it?
Well, yes.
Do you remember my husband?
Is it
Ethan?
Stenvar? Oh, wait.
How could I forget him? He referred you to me.
He passed away, not long after the incident. He washed up in the harbor. They claim he took his own life. He'd no reason to do such a thing, and the guards never investigated further. Before the incident, well, it felt like he knew something.
Then will you not investigate his death?
Nothing begets nothing. Those are your words. Revenge is nothing, Oswald. It is empty and hollow.
Even so, I must go. Stenvar, captain of the guard. I must go to the outpost at which he's been stationed.
And which one is that? Say, partner. How do you come to know that couple? Long ago, a thief broke into my laboratory. It was none other than Ethan who apprehended the intruder. He caught a glimpse of my research and recommended him his wife as an assistant. As it turns out, she had also been researching the seventh source. And so Clarissa became your assistant. Despite my insistence that I had no need of help. He wore me down over a month of visits, darkening my door with his head bowed. Why did he go that far, I wonder? To this day I know not, but he would tell me early and often. Clarissa has ceased her own research in order to support me, and that troubles me. Let's see what happened. Folks are their best when they got work that gives them purpose, and I reckon Ethan wanted to see his wife had the same. For a peculiar reason, I don't think I follow. Let's go inside here.
My turn.
Let's stay down here.
Now it begins. Prepare yourself.
Who are you?
Wait, I remember you. Oswald V. Van Stein.
In the flesh.
You're presumed dead in a botched escape attempt from Frigid Isle.
I seek Harvey. Do you know where he is? You met with him in secret before my family burned. None other than the late husband of Lady Clarissa attested as much. But you refused to hear him, and had him killed instead. In exchange for Harvey's coin.
He does have a lot of coin.
My. You scholars certainly are a shrewd lot. I confess, I aided and abetted Harvey. Facts are malleable things, you see. The powerful can bend them to their will. Provided they have enough coin, that is. I'm rather fond of coin. It can't be bent the same way, see? Hell, I'd do anything for it. It has given me all you see before you.
Quit stalling. Where is he?
Wish I knew. Doesn't matter, though. I can't let you go. You know too much now, and that's not good for me.
Don't say.
Ah, yes. Of course.
Oswald V. Van Stein, the tragic scholar. Let's see how malleable those bones of yours are.
What a waste of time.
Waste of time.
Poor aim.
My turn.
But it's gonna go fast.
Who's next?
Cleaning time.
I need a plan.
All set! Here goes. Gotcha! All in a day's work.
Please, have mercy. Spare me my life.
It is not your life I want. It's Harvey's. Where is he?
I swear I don't know. I'm telling you the truth. Please believe me.
Spare me your sniveling. You're sure he told you nothing?
Oh yes, that's right. I've just remembered something. The research he stole from you, it's been sent to Montwise. On Harvey's orders.
Montwise. Has he taken it to the library there?
My precious coin!
Ah, but he's a careful man. He won't have left an obvious trail. Did he know I would come for him? Montwise. A town on the eastern continent. The city where Harvey and I met. Harvey wanted Stenvar to tell me where he'd gone. That's why he let Stenvar live.
That's smart.
He knew I would escape, that I would follow him. You want me to follow you, don't you, Harvey? If so, I'll play along. I'll fall right into your trap.
Oswald,
Yes. What's the matter?
you're going after him, aren't you?
Well, why not?
I've done what I came here to do. You must not be seen with me. I remain a wanted man.
But I am your loyal assistant. My husband knew he was in danger. Before he died, he made me swear an oath.
Oh?
Bear no resentment against anyone, no matter what happens to me. Live your life for you. I wish to honor his memory, to forgive all transgressions against me, to devote what time I have left to study.
How peculiar. Does an oath to the dead hold any meaning?
No, I must confess. This is simply a show of my love. Oswald, please. Your family rests in the ground. Will you not visit them?
I forgot what love was a long time ago. I must find Harvey. That is everything.
Oswald.
Don't worry, it's only gonna take around 30 minutes. Also puts the town he once called his home behind him. He can't bear to visit the graves of his wife and daughter, not yet. How can he face them when he's done nothing to avenge them? The fire within him yet burns. This he swears. He shall not return until all is over, until the fire within is burnt out. Oh yeah, I forgot, that's his chapter 3. Does that mean he only has one more chapter? Oswald, your journey is one of revenge, is it not? My mother often told me the road of resentment is one shrouded in darkness. It's dangerous to go on carry all that vengeance in your breast. Why not take a moment to reflect on your purpose? Shrouded in darkness, you say? My wife once said something similar. Is that so? But no matter how dark the path, it's the one I must walk. So, month-wise.
In this world, magic is derived from 6 elements. Fire, ice, lightning, wind, light, and darkness. However, there is one phenomenon that cannot be explained by the magic power of these elements. The Pit of Darkest. 400 years ago, the sage Grattan observed the pit, and his conclusion was thus. The answer is clear. Only power beyond the 6 sources could open a pit of this size. There exists a 7th, I am sure of it. Thus was born Grattan's hypothesis, the cornerstone of our magical studies. It was he who suggested the existence of the one true magic.
And I shall stop you there, for I have perfected it.
Hmm?
Is this a joke? You call that the one true magic?
Impossible! How could you?
It's mere lightning magic. It has limits, no matter how much power you pour into it. You're approaching it all wrong. There's little point in you continuing your research as it stands.
How fascinating. Those formulae may work.
Damn! You rotten thief of joy!
And off he goes.
I take it you meant that to be a kindness to the poor boy. Would you care to elaborate?
Lightning, fire. The 6 sources are physical elements. Physical elements have limits, so it follows that the power drawn from them does too. In other words, I posit that the 7th source is not physical in nature.
Fascinating. I am Harvey, and I was just beginning to tire of the theories of ordinary folk.
Oswald.
Oswald, tell me, how did you arrive at this supposition?
Mathematics. I've been experimenting with the conversion of magic into mathematical equations.
Now that is truly intriguing. I've taken a biological approach. I study the blood of monsters. Would you indulge me for a moment, Oswald, and hear my theory?
Go on, speak freely. I was elated. I'd finally found someone who thought on my level, and what's more, Harvey felt the same. We debated our theories. Each meeting resulted in impassioned discussion. But I'd overlooked something. His meticulously hidden malice. Montwise. The vast stores of knowledge contained within its library attract scholars from all across the continent. Is that where you've run, Harvey?
I don't think he has run over there.
Have you made progress with your research, now that you've left me with nothing? I suppose I'll have to find out for myself.
Wait, is it there?
Now, as you all know, we humans must study magic in order to use it. But what of all the monsters in the world? Why can they use magic without studying? What is the source of their power? After experimenting on countless specimens, I have the answer. It is in their blood. Yes, the very source of their lives is also the source of their magic power. Behold, a frost bear. From the blood of this creature, we can extract crystals brimming with ice magic. If we simply imbue these crystals with magic, we can use magic with no need for incantations. From frost bears come ice crystals. From salamanders come fire crystals. Based on crystal number and purity, we can create even more powerful magic. However, these are, of course, still bound to the 6 sources. Grattan's hypothesis continues to torment us.
Professor Harvey, it was an honor to hear your lecture.
They say you're the second coming of Grattan.
Professor Harvey! All of academia watches your work with great anticipation. Grattan's hypothesis, the final mystery. Are you close to finding the 7th source?
Now. Do not try to make news where there is none to be had. I have another problem to solve before I worry about the 7th source.
Oh.
Namely, what to get my daughter for her birthday, which is quite soon.
Oh no.
An expert deflection.
He lives and breathes his studies. I never see him outside of his lectures.
So, this is the library. Where are you, Harvey? Perhaps I shall put the others in the building under some scrutiny to find out.
So this is where the war records are kept. Do you enjoy reading as well? I do. The Royal Palace in Kew has a library of its own. Kazan told me the importance of reading at a young age, and when it came to records of battle, he'd open mock war councils to stimulate my mind. To help me envision paths to victory without bloodshed. A fascinating approach. Then perhaps the War of the Great Wall will be of interest to you. It contains records of a war between 2 great nations on the eastern continent. Might that provide some mental stimulation? It certainly would, and history is of great interest to me.
Well, now.
Harvey's whereabouts. Harvey's test. This is for Harvey. Out of sight somewhere in the library's basement.
Well.
Lengthy spans of its time in front of the shelf they occupy. Second basement floor.
What's...
Ancient Kingdom. Upon mention of secret passageway inside the library, he brought it to Harvey's attention only to have it dismissed out of his hands. It seems there's a hidden passage somewhere in the library. That must be what Harvey's been using to access to the building. I should look for a hidden passage of some sort. There's a side quest here. Hi, it's you again. It's me, Al, remember? Oh yeah, it's you, yeah. It's been quite some time since our last meeting. Are you well? I hope so. As I could use a bit of assistance. I should rather like to read this tome, From the Far Reaches of Hell, but look at it. It's written in a language of which I can make neither heads or tail of. I can read nothing save the title. It's not a language of this land, nor is it one from yours, my homeland. How might I possibly go about deciphering such a work? Yeah, here, take this. What? You think I can decipher from the far reaches of El? That's incredible, you must teach me how. There are things I've come to understand in my travels. And they all lead back to this tome. I must know what knowledge it contains within its pages. Yeah, do so at your own risk, friend. Thanks to you, I now have some idea of what's written in this tome. And it confirms my suspicions. This tome may be an ill omen. That said, you've helped me twice running now, so it's time I pull my weight. It's a fascinating world we live in. Now all that remains is to dedicate all my effort to the task at hand. Until our paths cross again, dear friend, do be careful on your travels. A coat of arms. Not bad.
Based on the information I've gleaned, the passage should be in this area. Aha. So this is how you've hidden your work from prying eyes. Allow me to take a look for myself.
You know, Oswald, it isn't like you to carry so much tension on in your shoulders. Let me give you some tips. Things that I do when I'm on a job. Move carefully and deliberately, especially when you're in a hurry. And keep a cool head, even when your temper flares. Take care of yourself, Professor. Being so close to one's goal could set anyone's heart racing. But you mustn't lose your composure, lest you fall into the foe's trap. To make an excellent point, I shall take it to heart.
Thinking time. So, this is Harvey's laboratory. Are these chimeras? He's combining creatures to create new varieties. This kind of study is forbidden. He mixes the blood of monsters and attempts to create even stronger magical abominations. He presumes this will lead him to the one true magic, and so he worked on it in secret. That said, I've never seen chimeras like these before. Did he employ my formulae to arrive at these combinations? Harvey. He's trying to find the seventh source. Has my work yielded any breakthroughs for you? Were you able to take the next step? Why, I wonder? My breast should be aflame with the thought of vengeance. And yet even now I yearn to read his theories. How odd.
Hello?
These must be his test subjects. They're quite something.
Did we do that?
You see me as your enemy. Then so be it. I suppose I'll evaluate the results of Harvey's research myself. The battle of wits.
Bring it on! Mind your envy.
I owe you. Cleaning time. The lion dances.
Now then. Fire. Burn.
Prepare yourself. For the pride of Ku.
That was easy. Also, I'm no expert on research or nothing, but even I can feel the power radiating from these monsters. This Harvey fella's a real willy one, isn't he? Why is the fourth one not broken? He used to be worth engaging with, truly, but now he's devoted his mind to wickeder pursuits. Harvey, I shall have my revenge on you. And I'll help you get it, partner.
You've kept me waiting, Oswald.
Harvey.
I didn't think you'd make it. You've earned a passing mark.
Harvey, you...
Yes, there is much to say, but first, question. Did you understand the thrust of my research prior to your arrival?
In the abstract. I see that you have overcome a major hurdle with the help of my formulae.
And for that, my friend, I thank you. I have stolen your research and made it my own. I finally have fame and recognition. All while you shivered on Frigid Isle, eating whatever chilled slop they fed you. Painful, is it not, Oswald? Everything that once was yours is now mine. I have it all.
You can have my research. But I will never understand why you had to take my wife and child. Why, Harvey? Why take Rita and Elena too?
Think, Oswald. The critical mind is our source, if you will.
What is this?
It's a monster.
Incredible! This power, it's absolutely beautiful.
It's a shadow, isn't it?
Impossible. Where are you drawing that magic from?
Harvey, what have you done? Tell me the source of this power!
Was that a shout of amazement, Oswald? You see now what I've accomplished, don't you? That is why I made you my closest friend. You were the only one who understood. And this is its source. A little someone I stole from you.
Oh no, wait.
What are you talking about?
Oh no.
My dear.
That voice. Rita? Can it be? No. She's dead. The fire.
Nonsense, my dear friend. You found a corpse at the scene, but it was not her corpse. 'Twas that of another. Goodness no, she didn't burn. I abducted her. I needed her blood, you see.
My dear.
Is that really you, darling?
Yes, Oswald. It's Rita, your beloved wife. And I made this creature with her blood!
But how?
You monster. How could you?
How far will you fall, Harvey?
As far as I need to, if it means finding the answer. Now, see for yourself the product of my research.
We're gonna destroy it.
Cleaning time.
Grieving Golem.
You're open.
Thinking time.
I'm just getting warmed up. I'm investing in you.
Now it begins. I fight for my friend. I summon Brand. Good.
There we go.
There's no need for flattery. It'll rust my sword.
No. This isn't my Rita. You've merely given her blood to this thing. It lacks her soul.
Yes, there are the powers of observation I admire. Well done.
She's dead, isn't she?
Of course. She'd served her purpose.
Forgive me, Rita. I brought this upon you.
Well, well. Even you have a heart.
What's this? Could this be? What gives this creature life? What is it? It's black as night. I've never seen its like before.
That is the answer. I've found it at last. The seventh source.
What?
So, you don't know, then? That creature was born of the blood of the Lumina family. Rita Lumina. Her family is known as the lineage of light. And, as you well know, bright light gives birth to the darkest shadows. The power of the shadow.
The shadow?
I spent countless hours and no small amount of effort trying to ascertain its location. Imagine my surprise when it turned out to be your wife. What nonsense is fate? With that knowledge in hand, I took your research and family from you.
What did you do with Elena?
What do you think I did?
Papa? Papa!
Elena? Is that you? Oh, you're alive. It's me.
It doesn't recognize him.
Come.
Are you hurt, Papa?
Oh, I'm fine, Elena. You had better worry about the man over there, I think.
Who is that?
Elena.
Did I not warn you against entering my laboratory, Elena?
I'm sorry. You didn't come home. I was worried.
What is happening? Elena's been... Harvey, you...
Oh, you should see the look on your face as your mind ground to a halt. Elena, I'm about to conduct a very important experiment.
Oh no.
One that, as it happens, involves you. I will show you later.
Yes, Papa.
But is the kid like stupid? I mean,
I've taken Elena in to raise as my own. Oh, and I've taken the liberty of altering her mind. Just a bit.
What are you saying?
Oh, don't worry. It's nothing more than I do in my experiments on the monsters.
Harvey, you're the monster.
Now, as you saw, Oswald, Rita was a failure. Fortunately, Elena's blood is even better than her mother's. This time, I shall finish it. I shall find the one true magic.
Wait! Harvey, no! No!
I'll just blow it up. We'll get out of there.
Papa? Hey, Papa!
Ah, Elena.
Can I watch the experiment with you?
What's that?
Of course, but isn't this all terribly boring?
Will I be in the way?
No, of course not, dear. Elena. Elena's alive. At last, a modicum of peace from my ragged heart. No doubt because I've lost half the reason to enact my revenge. Yet, at the same time, the fire in my breast burns ever brighter. My daughter, Elena. I've been erased from her memory. By Harvey. And now he's taken her. Where? Where has he taken her? The lineage of light. That's what he called it. Dark Hest pursued that line of research, among others. Which means there's only one place he could be.
And that is?
Gravel. The resting place of the Archmage himself. The time for revenge has passed. But I've made up my mind. I know what must be done. I will get Elena back. I swear it.
So there will be a chapter 5. She lives, Elena. Oswald's precious daughter lives. In an instant, Oswald's priorities are rearranged, and life itself been given new meaning. A tiny light flickers in the dim purgatory of his existence. Now, in order to save his daughter, Oswald lights out from familiar territories.
How about we rest soon, Elena?
Yeah?
Huh.
What's wrong, Papa?
Never you mind. Keep going.
I've made some tea. My dear?
Wait a moment. I'm onto something.
Oh, is that the pen Papa gave you? What are you writing?
Sorry, Mama. I'm onto something.
Well, that
My
sounds it.
goodness. The apple didn't fall far from the tree.
The time is nearly at hand. Who would have thought I'd end up doing something tantamount to grave robbery? Will you please be quiet? This is a sacred place, and I'll not have you disturbing it with your noise. This is of great import for you as well. Do I make myself clear?
Yes. Forgive me.
Good girl. There it is. Oh, great ancestor. At last we meet.
Ancestor?
The tome is finally complete, and my covenant with him shall be fulfilled.
Papa?
Come, it is time for the experiment, Elena. You will become the blood in my veins.
Well, shit.
Hold on, Elena. Harvey aims to call forth the seventh source. The shadow, as he calls it.
Why doesn't Ikari just tell him about it?
But what is it? Is he truly that close to invoking the one true magic? If he is, can I stop him? I still have no answers. I've yet to solve for the final variable in my formulae. Nevertheless, I must move forward. My chances are not zero. I will find my own answer. But first, I must find Harvey.
Help! Somebody help us!
Hmm?
The people headed to worship have lost their minds!
Something's happened. I should investigate.
This way.
Damn it all! What was that stuff?
What's wrong?
We were walking to worship. The fog, dark as night. It rolled in and...
Slow down.
There it is.
No! The fog! Ah! Ah!
He's holding a dark crystal? Seems he lost his grip on reality the moment he touched it. If my hypothesis is correct, I have to rid him of the crystal, the source of all this. I'll take that. I like my odds. Now then. Very good. I need a... Now then. Thinking all according to plan. Feel my wrath in pursuit of knowledge. Burn bright, O sacred flame. I've seen worse methods.
It's fine.
Seems my hypothesis was correct. Removing the crystal has indeed restored his sanity.
You saved me. I'm okay now. Go on and save the others.
Understood.
We didn't loot this place? I'm pretty sure we did loot this place.
Let's play.
Bring it on!
I like my odds. Thinking. I need a plan. I call down the light. Calculations complete. I call down a wish. Study harder. A worthwhile endeavor.
So how many more could it be? What's this?
Come and get me.
Here I come.
I like my odds. Now then. Fire. Very effective. Try again. Thinking time. Fire. Burn.
Still need more.
Whore.
Now then. May your wounds be healed. Thinking time. Found a weakness. Now, all according to plan. I need a plan. Feel my wrath! Fire. You're finished. Study harder. A worthwhile.
The old woman was acting strange. Everything after that is a blur. This old woman?
I'll take. I like my odds. Thinking time. Fire. Burn. This wasn't in my calculation. I need a plan. Calculations complete. Thinking time. Try again. Reduce them to ash. Thinking time. Calculations complete. Reduce them to ash. A week. I've seen worse methods.
Ja, men lycka till.
I'll take. I like my odds. Thinking time. Fire. Burn. I call down the light. Thinking time. Pierce them. Wings of frost. Feel my wrath. Pierce them. Wings of frost. May your wounds be healed. Now then. Pierce them. Wings of frost.
Healed up.
Pierce them. Wings of frost. I need a plan. In pursuit of knowledge. And done. Thinking time. Now then. You're finished. I've gained valuable insight.
What? Was it you? Are you the one who saved us? Oh God.
Do you remember anything prior to losing consciousness?
I do. I was worshipping near the dusk-ruined shrine. Without warning, a